So keep in mind that whenever we're looking at a factoring scenario, it's always going to fall under one of these 6 types. And keep in mind, this is from page 33, which is side 1 of our math reference document. So we have these 6 scenarios. The one that we're going to look at in the problem that we have at hand is scenario number 3, where you have a binomial with x's or variables, and you're taking out the greatest common factor. So the greatest common factor here, if we're unsure what number goes into both, we could look at the answer options to give us a little bit of a hint, because notice it's either 5 or 7. Well, 5 doesn't go into numbers that don't both end in either 5 or 0, right? Every multiple of 5 ends in a 5 or 0. 91 does not. So it's not going to be a 5. So we could eliminate A and B. And we can use the fact that it looks like it's going to be 7 to our advantage and just take that out there. But more importantly, notice with the variables what they have in common. Even looking at answer options C and D, they are telling you that the common factor is TM squared. So let's go ahead and actually pull that out and see what remains when we factor. So we know if we do our division, 91 divided by 7, we could use the calculator, but again, notice there's no discrepancy between those. It's definitely 13. But when you divide, the t should cancel, and so do the m squared. So there's no variable left in that first term. We have minus, and again, you can see that the 5s are the same. The t's cancel, and when you subtract the exponents based on page 34, which is side 3 of our math reference document, notice you have property number 4 for the properties of exponents that says that when you have a quotient of powers, you subtract the exponents, top minus bottom, which gives us m to the second power. Now, once we had gotten this 13, notice that made it clear that D was the correct answer because option C had extra stuff, but just so you could see the problem in its entirety and see that the correct answer is D.